Dear students, today we will solve exercise 3.1 from chapter trigonometry second. See the first question. Find values of first is sine 15 degree. Now from our table 0 to 90 degree, that table does not contain the value of sine at 15 degree. Means we have to split this angle into two angles. Now this sine 15 degree can be written as sine 45 minus 30 degree. 45 minus 30 means 15 degree. Therefore, sine 15 degree, I am writing sine 45 minus 30 degree. Now, this function is get converted into the formula sine A minus B. Here, A is 45 degree and B is 30 degree. Now, what is the formula for sine A minus B? See here. Formula for A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sin B. Therefore, here sin A means 45, cos B means 30 degree, minus cos A sin B. A is 45 degree, B is 30 degree. Now from your table 0 to 90 degree, what is the value of sin 45 degree? That is 1 upon root 2. Value of cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. And again value of cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2 and sin 30 degree is half. Take the LCM, that will be 2 root 2 and this will be root 3 minus 1. In this way we have got value of sin 15 degree root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Okay. It is very simple. If you know the 6 formulas which we have derived in our previous lecture, that is formulas of sin A plus B A minus B, cos A plus B A minus B and tan A plus B A minus B, then it is very easy to solve such type of problems. Again you have to remember the table 0 to 90 or 0 to 360 degree. Okay, let's see the second question. Find value of cos 75 degree. Now again split this 75 degree into two angles. This cos 75 degree can be written as cos 45 degree plus 30 degree. Use here formula of cos A plus B. What is formula for cos? That is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is formula for cos A plus B. We will use this formula. Therefore, this cos 75 degree or cos 45 degree plus 30 degree can be written as cos 45 cos 30 degree minus sin 45 sin 30 degree. Now go to your table 0 to 90 degree. Value of cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 upon root 2 and sin 30 is half. Again you take the LCM. LCM will be 2 root 2 and in the numerator root 3 minus 1. In this way we have got the value of cos 75 degree is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. If you remember the formula, then it is very easy. Okay, let's see the next. Now third, find value of tan 105 degrees. See, this 105 degree can be written as, this angle 105 degree can be split as 60 plus 45 degree. Now here we have to use the formula of tan A plus B. Now what is the formula for tan A plus B? See, the formula for tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Okay. Now here A is 60 degree and B is 40 degree. You write down tan A, that is 60 degree, tan B, that is 45 degree, 1 minus tan A tan B means tan 60, tan 45 degree. Okay. Again you go to your table of 0 to 90 degree. From that, value of tan 60 degree is root 3. Value of tan 45 is 1. This will be 1 minus tan 60. Again root 3. And value of tan 45 1. After simplification, this will be root 3 plus 1 divided by 1 minus root 3. This is value of tan 105 degree. Okay. Then we will solve the next problem, that is fourth problem. Find value of cot 225 degree. To find the value of cot 225 degree, there is no need to remember the formula of cot. You find out the value of tan 225 degree and take its reciprocal, you will get the value of cot 225 degree. Okay. Therefore, we will find out first value of tan 225 degree. Now split this angle 225 degree into two angles. Then this will be 180 plus 45 degree. Again use the formula of tan A plus B, that is tan A plus tan B. A is here 180. B is 45. 1 minus tan 180 degree into tan 45 degree. Now from your table 0 to 360 degree, value of tan 180 degree is what? See, 0 degree and 180 degree are along the same line. 0 degree is at positive direction of x-axis and 180 degrees at negative direction of x-axis. These both have same values. Tan 0 is 0 and tan 180 degree is also 0. Value of tan 180 degree is 0. You write down 0. Tan 45 is 1. Again 1 minus tan 180 is 0 and tan 45 is 1. And this will be 1 divided by 1, that is 1. Okay. And what will be cot 225 degree? Cot 225 degree means 1 upon tan 225 degree. Okay. Keep the value of tan 225 degree is equal to 1, and in this way we have got the value of cot 225 degree is equal to 1. Means here you have to only remember the formulas of sine, cos and tan for a plus b and a minus b. No need to remember the formula of cot, sec and cosec. If you take the reciprocal of tan, you will get the value of cot. If you take the reciprocal of sine, you will get the value of cosec. And if you take the reciprocal of cos, then you will get the value of sec. Therefore, only remember the formulas of sine, cos and tan. No need to remember the formula of cot and for sec and cosec. Okay? In this way, if any angle is given, if any measure of angle is given, using this formula, it is very simple to find the value of trigonometric function of any angle. Okay, let's see the question 2. Question 2 is prove the following. In that, first is cos pi by 2 minus x into cos pi by 2 minus y minus sin pi by 2 minus x into sin pi by 2 minus y is equal to minus cos x plus y. Now, for the proof, in such type of problems, for the proof or for the solution, you write down a left hand side as it is cos pi by 2 minus x into cos pi by 2 minus y minus sin pi by 2 minus x into sin pi by 2 minus y. To prove this, we will use the results which we have derived in our previous lecture. See, in our previous lecture, we have derived these results, 6 results. That is, value of cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta, and value of sin pi by 2 minus theta is nothing but cos theta. We have derived these two results in our previous lecture. We will use these results to prove this. Instead of theta, here angles are x and y. Okay. Now see, cos pi by 2 minus theta means what? Sin theta. Therefore, this will be sin x. Cos pi by 2 minus theta, here theta is y, therefore this will be sin y. Minus sin pi by 2 minus theta means cos theta, therefore sin pi by 2 minus x will be cos x, and this sin pi by 2 minus y will be cos y. Then I will rearrange the terms cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. I am only rearranging terms, taking this term to the first time and this to the second time. Okay. Now take minus sign common. This is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. And what is this? This is nothing but the formula of cos a plus b. See here, we have our first theorem. Our formula for cos a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, and instead of a and b, here is x and y, means this is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. A and b, instead of a and b, there are x and y, means this is the formula for cos x plus y, and this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way we have proved. In the proof of this, or in the solution of this problem, we have used these three formulae. Okay, means it is very important to remember the formula. If you remember the formula, then to solve the problems are very easy. Let's see the second problem. What is the second problem? Tan pi by 4 minus theta is equal to, we have to prove this. Okay, again you take the left hand side in the solution and prove it is equal to right hand side. Write down left hand side tan pi by 4 minus theta. Here we will use the formula tan a plus b. What is the formula for tan a plus b? That is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay, we will use this formula. see here, tan A is pi by 4, B is, here is minus sign. Here we will use the formula tan A minus tan B is equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B. Here A is pi by 4, B is theta, therefore tan pi by 4 minus theta divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan theta. Again we know the value of tan pi by 4 is 1. Pi by 4 means 45 degree. Therefore you keep the value pi by 4 1. Then this way, this will be 1 into tan theta means tan theta. Okay. Here we will use the formula tan A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B. Here A is pi by 4, B is theta. Therefore tan pi by 4 minus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan theta. Again we know the value of tan pi by 4 is 1. That is tan 45 degrees 1. Keep the value of tan pi by 4 equal to 1. Then we will get 1 minus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan theta is equal to right hand side. See the question third. In the bracket 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x bracket square is equal to tan pi by 4 plus x divided by tan pi by 4 minus x. In this problem, it is easy to show the right hand side equal to left hand side. First I will write here right hand side, and this is equal to tan pi by 4 plus x divided by tan pi by 4 minus x. Here I will use the formula of tan a plus b in the numerator and a minus b in the denominator. What is formula for tan a plus b? That is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. I am whispering a and b, but here writing value of a pi by 4 and value of b x. Tan a tan b, 1 minus tan a tan b. Here a is pi by 4, b is x. And in the denominator, tan pi by 4 minus tan x divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan x. Now we know that value of tan pi by 4 is 1. Therefore I will keep value of tan pi by 4 here 1. Okay. Now this will be 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x divided by, here is tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan. Therefore here will be 1 plus tan x. Okay. Now simplify this. 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x, and this will be 1 plus tan x 1 minus tan x, and this is nothing but 1 plus tan x here 2 times a, and here 1 minus tan x is 2 times, therefore bracket square equal to left hand side. Here 1 plus tan x coming 2 times, here 1 minus tan x in the denominator coming 2 times, therefore take the square. Okay. Now what is the next problem? Sin n plus 1 times a into sin n plus 2 times a plus cos n plus 1 times a into cos n plus 2 times a is equal to cos a. Here you suppose this n plus 1 times a is x and n plus 2 times a is y. Either is suppose x and y or theta 1 or theta 2. Anyway. Okay. Then you write down the left hand side as it is. Now keep the value of n plus 1 times a x and n plus 2 times a y. Okay. Then this becomes sin x sin y plus cos x cos y. I will rearrange this. I will write this cos x cos y as first term and sin x sin y as second term. And what is this? This is the expansion of cos x plus y. This is the formula of cos a plus b, that is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. This is the formula for cos a minus b. And what is this? Cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Cos a cos b minus cos a cos b plus sin a sin b means cos a minus b. Instead of a and b, here are x and y. This is the expansion of cos x minus y. This is the formula of cos x minus y. Now keep the value of x. What is x here? N plus 1 times a, and y is n plus 2 times a. Now open the bracket. This will be cos na plus a minus na minus 2a. Now here plus na and minus na will get cancelled, and this is equal to cos a minus 2a, that is cos minus a. And we know the formula cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. Therefore we will get this equal to cos a, that is equal to right hand side. Okay. In this way we have proved the fourth one. Okay. You remember the formula of cos a minus b here, and this cos minus theta means cos theta. Okay. Let's see the next problem. What is the fifth one? Root 2 times cos pi by 4 minus a. This is equal to cos a plus sin a. This is the fifth problem we have to prove. In the solution, again you write down left hand side as it is. That is root 2 times cos pi by 4 minus a. Then here we will use the formula of cos a minus b. What is that formula for cos a minus b? Is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. In this formula you keep the value of a pi by 4 and b a. Then this will be cos pi by 4 cos a plus sin pi by 4 sin a. Now go to your table of 0 to 90 degree. Value of cos pi by 4 and value of sin pi by 4 both have value 1 upon root 2. In this you keep the value of cos pi by 4 1 upon root 2. This is cos a. Value of sin pi by 4 1 upon root 2. This is sin a. And now you take this 1 upon root 2 common, and in the bracket remains cos a plus sin a. This root 2 will get cancelled, and this will be simply cos a plus sin a. And this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way we have proved the fifth. Now let's see the sixth problem. Cos x minus y divided by cos x plus y is equal to cot x into cot y plus 1 divided by cot x into cot y minus 1. Okay. Here take the left hand side. Write down cos x minus y divided by cos x plus y. Okay. Then you use the formula of cos a minus b. Cos a minus b means cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Here a is x, b is y. Therefore this will be cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. And what is the formula for cos a plus b? Here write down plus and here you write down minus. Then this will be cos x cos y. Here is plus, you write down here minus. If here is minus, you write down plus. If here is plus, you write down minus. And what is here in the right hand side? In the right hand side, in the numerator and denominator, second term is 1. Means we have to divide numerator and denominator by sin x sin y. Therefore you write down divide numerator and denominator by sin x sin y. And then I will get here. Now see there, cos x divided by sin x means this is cot x. Cos y divided by sin y means cot y. Here sin x and sin y will get cancelled, simply plus 1. In the denominator again cos divided by sin means cot x. Cos divided by sin y cot y, and this will get cancelled and it will be simply 1, and this is equal to your right hand side. In this way we have proved left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay. Problems are very easy if you know the formula. Okay. What is the next problem? The eighth problem is cos x plus y into cos x minus y is equal to cos square y minus sin square y. You again write down in the solution the left hand side. Here we have to use the formula of cos a plus b and cos a minus b. For a plus b formula is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Write down formula for cos a plus b. Instead of a, keep the value x, and instead of b, keep the value y. Therefore cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Now what is this? For this, if there is negative, then you keep minus sign here and plus sign here. What is this? This is cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. And what is this? See the both the terms. First term is cos x cos y cos x cos y. Second term is sin x sin y sin x sin y. Here is minus and here is plus. Means there are numbers like this, a minus b, a plus b. Then this can be written as a square minus b square. Therefore this is nothing but cos x cos y square minus sin x sin y square. Therefore I will simplify this. This will cos square x cos square y. This is sin square x sin square y. As the right hand side does not contain term of cos x, therefore I will convert this cos square x by using our first identity 1 minus sin square x. Keep this cos square y as it is. Then here again there is no term of sin square y, therefore for this sin square y I will write 1 minus cos square y. Now open the bracket. This is cos square y minus sin square x cos square y, and this is minus sin square x and minus minus plus sin square x cos square y. This plus sin square x cos square y and minus sin square x cos square y will get cancelled, and here only remain cos square y minus sine square s, and this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way we have proved left hand side equal to right hand side using this formula, and this formula we have studied in your previous class. Okay students, isn't it easy? Let's see the next. Now what is the next problem? Prove that tan 5a minus tan 3a divided by tan 5a plus tan 3a is equal to sin 2a divided by sin 8a. Again you write down the left hand side. In the solution you write down left hand side. See, tan 5a minus tan 3a divided by tan 5a plus tan 3a. Now to the right hand side there are only sine functions, therefore I will convert this tan into sine divided by cos, that is sin 5a divided by cos 5a minus this will be sin 3a divided by cos 3a. This will be sin 5a divided by cos 5a plus sin 3a divided by cos 3a. Then you take the LCM and take the cross multiplication in the numerator. This will be sin 5a cos 3a minus cos 5a into sin 3a. And for the denominator, again you take the LCM, cos 5a cos 3a, take cross multiplication. This will be sin 5a cos 3a plus cos 5a into sin 3a. Okay. Then this cos 5a cos 3a will get cancelled, and what remains in the numerator? In the numerator sin 5a cos 3a minus cos 5a sin 3a remains, and in the denominator sin 5a cos 3a plus cos 5a sin 3a remains. And what is this? See, in the numerator this is nothing but sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, means this is the formula of sin a minus b, and a is here 5a and b is 3. And see the denominator, this is the formula for sin a plus b, sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. A is 5a, b is 3a. This is sin 5a plus 3a. And what is this? This is sin 5a minus 3a means sin 2a, and this 5 plus 3 means sin 8a. And this is equal to your right hand side. In this way we have proved left hand side is equal to right hand side. If you know the formula of sin cos for plus and minus, then it is very easy to solve such type of problems. Here you remember this formula, sin a plus b means this is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. And for minus, here is minus. We have used this formula here. Okay, let's see the next problem. What is the next problem? Tan 8 theta minus tan 5 theta minus tan 3 theta. This is equal to tan 8 theta into tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. Now this problem is easy, but we will prove in the quite different way. See here, splitting of angle. Angles are 8 theta, 5 theta, 3 theta. See the addition or subtraction of any two angle is equal to third angle. See here, addition of these two, 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. Therefore, I can write tan 8 theta as tan 5 theta plus 3 theta. 8 theta can be written as tan 5 theta plus 3 theta. Okay. Then I will use the formula of tan a plus b here. Tan a is 5 theta, b is 3 theta. I will use the formula of tan a plus b. What is formula for a plus b? Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. I will use this. Now this will be tan 5 theta plus tan 3 theta divided by 1 minus tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta, and write down this tan 8 theta as it is. In the next step, you transfer this term to the left hand side, and this will be tan 8 theta into 1 minus tan 5 theta tan 3 theta, and this is equal to tan 5 theta plus tan 3 theta. Now open the bracket. This is tan 8 theta minus tan 8 theta tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. Write down right hand side as it is. Now transfer these two terms to the left hand side, and this term containing three angles to the right hand side, or this negative term to the right hand side. Transfer this negative term to the right hand side. This will be tan 8 theta tan 5 theta into tan 3 theta. Now write down this tan 8 theta as it is, and transfer these terms to the left hand side. Tan 5 theta minus tan 3 theta. In this way, we have proved the required identity. Okay, let's see the next. Prove the following. This is our 10th problem. Tan 40 degree is equal to tan 40 degree plus 2 times tan 10 degree. Now in the same way, in the solution, you write down this tan 50 degree. See, tan 50 degree. Here angle is 50, 40, 10. 50 degree can be written as tan 40 degree plus 10 degree. Okay. Use again formula of tan A plus B. This will be tan 40 plus tan 10 degree divided by 1 minus tan 40 into tan 10 degree. Okay. Now I will transfer this to this side. Then this tan 50 degree 1 minus tan 40 into tan 10 degree. This is equal to tan 40 plus tan 10 degree. I am transferring this term to the this side. Okay. Now open the bracket. This is tan 50 degree minus tan 50 tan 40 tan 10 degree. This is equal to tan 40 plus tan 10 degree. Now just we have learned one of the formula in our previous lecture, that is one of the result. Tan pi by 2 minus theta means cot theta. Okay. Now I can write this tan 50 degree. Tan 50 means what? Tan 50 means tan 90 minus 40. And see here, tan pi by 2 minus theta means what? Cot theta. Means this is cot 40 degree. Tan 50 can be written as 90 minus 40. Okay. And tan pi by 2 minus theta means cot theta. Means this is cot 40. Means instead of tan 50, I can write cot 40 degree here. Now see here, keep this tan 50 degree as it is, and for this tan 50 degree I am writing here cot 40 degree. See here, change. For this tan 50 degree I am writing cot 40 degree, then this tan 40 degree, tan 10 degree, and remaining terms as it is. And again we know that tan and cot are reciprocals of each other. I can write this cot 1 upon tan 40, and as these functions are reciprocals of each other, therefore their product is always 1. Okay. This cot 40 means 1 upon tan 40. 1 upon tan 40, this tan 40 will get cancelled, and this is nothing but tan 50 minus this will be 1. 1 into tan 10 means tan 10 is equal to tan 40 degree plus tan 10 degree. And in the next step, you transfer this tan 10 degree to the right hand side, and this tan 10 and this tan 10 becomes 2 times tan 10 degree. Okay. In this way we have proved. Directly at this step you keep the value of tan 40 and tan cot 41, or you take the reciprocal of cot 40, that is 1 upon tan 40 degree. Okay. And product of these two term will be 1. Okay. In this way we have got the required result. Okay. Let's see the next. Cos 27 degree plus sin 27 degree divided by cos 27 minus sin 27 degree is equal to tan 72 degree. Okay. In the solution you write down left hand side as it is. Here to the right hand side there is tan, and if I divide numerator and denominator by cos, then this cos will get cancelled. Here I will get sin divided by cos, that is tan. Therefore here you write down the next step, divide numerator and denominator by cos 27. Okay, then this will be cos 27 divided by cos 27 plus sin 27 divided by cos 27, and in the denominator again. And what is this? This is cos 27 divided by cos 27 1, and this is sin divided by cos means tan 27 degree. And similarly here, now we know that value of tan pi by 4 is 1. Pi by 4 or tan 45 degree. Okay, pi by 4 means tan 45 degree is 1. Therefore here I will keep for this 1 tan 45 degree plus tan 27 degree. And not for this one, we know that there is 1 in the product of any number, therefore I will keep value of tan 45 degree, that is value of 1, or I will get this 45 degree in the product of tan 27 degree. Okay. And now what is this? Tan A plus tan B, 1 minus tan A tan B, means this is the formula of tan A plus B. A is here 45 degree and B is 27 degree. And take the addition, what is the angle this? And this will be angle tan 72 degree. In this way, it is very easy if you remember few formulae. Okay, let's see the next. Tan 10 degree plus tan 35 degree plus tan 10 degree into tan 35 degree is equal to 1. Again in the solution, see the addition of these angles. 35 plus 10, it is 45 degree. Okay, this 45 degree angle I can split as 35 plus 10. Okay, and I will use the formula of tan A plus B here. Okay, and what is that formula? Tan 35 plus tan 10 divided by 1 minus tan 35 into tan 10. And what is the value of tan 45? Value of tan 45 is 1. I will keep that value 1 here and here. Take this side to the left hand side. This will be 1 minus tan 35 into tan 10 degree. This is equal to tan 35 degree plus tan 10 degree. Okay. Now this negative term I will transfer to this side, and this will be 1 equal to tan 35 plus tan 10 degree plus tan 35 into tan 10 degree. Okay. Now only rearrange the terms. See here, in this way we have proved 1 is equal to, see, tan 35 plus tan 10 plus tan 10 into 35. Only rearrange the terms. Take this term to first time, tan 10 plus this tan 35, and as these two are in the product, write down this tan 10 into tan 35 degree, and this is equal to 1. In this way we have proved the identity. Okay, means here we are using the formula of tan A plus B. Okay, now let's see the next problem. Prove the following. Cot A into cot 4A plus 1 divided by cot A into cot 4A minus 1 is equal to cos 3A divided by cos 5A. Again in the similar way, you take the left hand side in the solution. Write down left hand side as it is. Cot A cot 4A plus 1 divided by cot A cot 4A minus 1. Now to the right hand side, here only is cos, therefore I will convert this cos divided by sin. Okay, then what will be this? This will be cos A divided by sin A, cot A, and cot 4A means cos 4A divided by sin 4A plus 1. Okay, and in the denominator, cos A divided by sin A into cos 4A divided by sin 4A minus 1. Then I will simplify this. I will take LCM for the numerator, that is sin A sin 4A, and in the numerator cos A cos 4A plus sin 4A into sin A. Okay, divided by, this will be cos A cos 4A minus sin 4A sin A divided by sin A sin 4A. Now this sin A sin 4A will get cancelled, and here in the numerator remains cos A cos 4A plus sin 4A sin A. Okay, and this will be cos A cos 4A minus sin 4A sin A. And what is this? This is the formula cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is the formula of cos A minus B, and this is the formula of cos A plus B. See, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B means this is the formula of cos 4A minus A, and this is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B means cos 4A plus A, cos 4A plus A. Now cos 4A minus A means cos 3A, and this is cos 4A plus A means cos 5A, and this is nothing but your right hand side. Okay, let's see the next problem. See, this is again simple one. In the solution, you write down left hand side as it is. This is cos 15 minus sin 15 divided by cos 15 plus sin 15 degree. You again here divide numerator and denominator by cos 15. Here, if I divide numerator and denominator by cos 15, see here, I have divided here numerator and denominator by cos 15 degree. Then what will be this? This cos will get cancelled. This will be 1 and this sine divided by cos means tan 15 degree. Here again same 1 plus tan 15 degree. Now I know that tan 45 degree is 1. Okay. Then for this 1 I will keep tan 45 degree. This minus tan 15 degree as it is, and in the denominator instead of this one there is always one in the product of any number. For that here I will keep tan 45 degree because see here a and b come in the product of each other, therefore keep the value of tan 45 here. What is this? This is the formula of tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan a tan b, means this is the formula of tan a minus b, that is a 45 degree b 15 degree, means this is tan 30 degree. 45 minus 15 means tan 30 degree. And what is the value of tan 30 from the table? It is 1 upon root 3, and in this way we have got the right hand side. Okay students, let's see the question. Question 3 is, if sin a is equal to minus 5 by 13 and a lies in between pi to 3 pi by 2, that is in the third quadrant, and cos b is equal to 3 by 5 and b lies in the fourth quadrant, then find sin a plus b, cos a minus b and tan a plus b. In the solution, see here, write down sin a is minus 5 by 13. Now see here, value of sin a is given, and from using our first identity we will find out value of cos a.
Cos square A.
Means 1 minus sin square a. Now this will be 1 minus square of minus 5 by 13, that is 25 divided by 169, and this will be after simplification 144 divided by 169, and here we will get cos a is equal to plus minus 12 divided by 13. But see here, angle A lies in third quadrant, and now see here we have studied all sine, tan, cos. In third quadrant, tangent function is positive. Tan and cot is positive and remaining trigonometric functions are negative. Therefore, you write down cos A is equal to minus 12 by 13 and write down the region since A lies in the third quadrant. Therefore, we are taking value of cos negative. Okay. In the same way, you find out the value of sin B. Here cos B is given. See here, cos B is 3 by 5. Again use the first property or first identity. Sin square B will be 1 minus cos square B, and this will be 1 minus 9 divided by 25, 16 divided by 25 after simplification. Then here sin B means plus minus 4 divided by 5. But see here, angle B lies in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant cos and its reciprocal sec will be positive and remaining trigonometric functions will be negative. Therefore sin B will be here negative, and you write down reason as B lies in the fourth quadrant. Therefore we are taking negative value. In this way we have find out cos A and sin B, and sin A, cos B are already given. Now we will find out the values of tan A and tan B. We know that tan A means sin A divided by cos A. See, for third formula we need here tan A. Therefore first we will find out this tan A. Now what is sin A? Sin A is minus 5 by 13 and cos A is minus 12 upon 30, and tan A will be 5 by 12 after simplification. Okay. In the similar way we will find out tan B. Tan B means sin B divided by cos B. Value of sin B is minus 4 by 5. Value of cos B is 3 by 5, and I will get tan B minus 4 by 3. Okay. Now we will find out sin A plus B. Now let's see here. First we will find this sin A plus B. Okay. Now what is the formula for sin A plus B? Formula is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now keep the value of sin A. See here, this is sin A, this is cos A, this is sin B, and this is cos B. Okay. Now see here, keep the values in the formula. Sin A minus 5 by 13 cos B 3 by 5 plus cos A minus 12 upon 30 and sin B minus 4 by 5. And after simplification, this will be minus 50 divided by 65. This will be minus become plus 48 divided by 65. Now you take the LCM, that will be 65 minus 15 plus 48, and after simplification this will be 33 divided by 65. Okay. Now we will find the second. We have to find cos A minus B. I write the formula for cos A minus B, that is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now keep the value of cos A. Value of cos A is, see here, minus 12 upon 13. Cos B is 3 divided by 5. Sin A is minus 5 by 13 and sin B is minus 4 by 5. Now simplify this. This will be minus 36 divided by 65. This will be plus 20 divided by 65. Now you take the LCM 65 minus 36 plus 20. This will be minus 16 divided by 65. In this way, we have got the value of cos A minus B minus 16 divided by 65. Okay. Now what we have to find third? Third we have to find tan A plus B. Then write down here tan A plus B. And what is the formula for tan A plus B? That is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Now what is the value of tan A? Value of tan A is 5 by 12 and B is minus 4 by 3. I will write here value of tan A is 5 by 12 and value of tan B is minus 4 by 3. Okay. We have got value of tan like this. I will keep that values in this formula. 5 by 12 minus 4 by 3. Here 1 minus 5 by 12 into minus 4 by 3. Take here LCM 36. Then this will be 15 minus. Then this is LCM again 36. This will be 36 minus plus 20. This 36 will get cancelled and this will be 30 plus 36, that will be 56. And here minus 15 minus 48, that will be minus 33. And in this way we have got the value of tan A plus B minus 33 divided by 56. Okay. In this way, if the sine function is given, you find the value of cos. If cos is given, you find the value of sine. And if you find out sine cos, then find out the value of tan A and B. Use the formula of tan A plus B, A minus B, and keep the values and simplify. Such type of problems are very easy. If they here only you have to find sine A plus B. If they say find A minus B, then you use the formula of A minus B. If here is cos A plus B, if you have to find cos A plus B, then use that formula. Okay. Now at home you find out the values for sine A minus B. Here A plus B is given at home. This is your homework. You find out value of sine A minus B, find out value of cos A plus B and value of tan. Here we have find out A plus B. At home you find out value of A minus B. You solve and see what happens to the values. Values will get changed. Okay. Here minus sign comes, here plus signs comes, here plus and minus sign comes. Okay. Let's see the last problem from the exercise. That is question 4. Okay. If tan A is equal to 5 by 6 and tan B is equal to 1 upon 11, prove that A plus B is equal to pi by 4. In the solution, you write down the formula for tan A plus B. Here we have to find the angle A plus B. Tan A and tan B are given and here we have to find A plus B. Therefore use the formula of tan A plus B. If here is given A minus B, then use the formula of A minus B. Okay. As A plus B is given, we are using here formula of tan A plus B. And what is that? Tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Okay. Now in this formula, you keep the value of tan A and tan B 5 by 6. Then tan B is 1 upon 11. 1 minus 5 by 6 into 1 upon 11. Now simplify this. Take the LCM. This is 66. 55 plus 6. And here 66 minus 5 divided by 66. This 66 will get cancelled, and here 55 plus 6 will be 61. 65 minus 5 will be 61. This will be 1. Means we have got here tan a plus b is equal to 1. Now here value of function tan is 1. Where value of tan function is 1? At 45 degrees 1. And what is the angle in radian? That is here tan pi by 4 is 1. Angle in radian is written as pi by 4. Now compare these two. As tan pi by 4 is 1, or you can write here since tan pi by 4 is 1. Now comparing these two equations. Put this as equation 1, these two. Comparing these two, I will get tan a plus b is equal to tan pi by 4. Therefore, value of a plus b will be pi by 4. Okay. If tan a plus b is 1, then definitely a plus b will be pi by 4. Okay, students. Isn't it easy? If you know the formula of compound angles, then it is very easy to solve the exercise 3.1. Means you must know the formula of sin a plus b a minus b, cos a plus b minus b, and tan a plus b a minus b. And also your table of 0 to 90 degree. Okay. See you in the next lecture. In the next lecture, we will see the next concept, that is allied angles. Okay, students. Till then, goodbye.